one more box. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for a couple of weeks because I haven't placed any more orders. We're going to open this up in 8 seconds. Thank you for watching another unboxing video. Yeah, it's kind of small relative to my last opening, I think. The last one from Midtown was 24, 26. I don't even know, something like that. This one's probably like maybe 10 or 11 books. Haven't ordered much since the Black Friday Christmas season, just because there really hasn't been anything wild, you know, that's like hit me that I say you need to buy this, or these prices are great, you need to go pick these up. But I do have a couple of other things. You probably saw the one before this is not an opening. After this, we're going to have some discussion videos, maybe some more reviews. I don't know. I'll come up with some things. Maybe I will go travel a little bit out of my region, because like I said in a bunch of other videos, I really don't have many comic shops around me. Let's see if we could pull up a map. Give me 1 second here. I need to open up a new... Yeah. All right, so let's check out. Okay, so this is for the video. We're gonna go to a different. We're gonna go to a different window, and we're gonna go here. No. Something's weird, because no, hold on. This is very strange. Because what you're seeing on the screen is not what I have on the screen, what I never have up. Okay. Something's really weird here. For some reason, I can't pick up the screen. This is very odd. There's my Excel file. I don't have a new tab. I honestly, oh, okay. Here we go. Wow, that was kind of odd. All right, so let's see. Comic books or comic book stores. So let's see what we've got here. I am here. No, where am I? I am here. This point right here. So let's say, comic book store. So I have one. They don't tell you the distance. Oh, well, let's do. All right, so 33071. That's my zip code. Let's just do it this way. Church by the Glades. All right, so that's down the block for me. And if we do nearby and say comic books. Okay, so literally there's 1, which is Barnes and Noble. 2, which is an anime store that I've never even heard of. 3, Tate's, which is very expensive. 4, Phil's, which is something that it's kind of, you know, it's a decent ways away from me. So if we take a look, they don't tell you the distances. Okay, so here, Phil's, basically they tell you is 8 miles away from me. Barnes and Noble we don't do. This one I don't know. This one's also 8 miles. So the closest comic book store to me is 8 miles, using the quickest route, roughly. Of course, this takes you a little bit around the way where it could have taken you straight through, but that's my main point. My main point is the closest one to me is roughly 8 miles. So that's almost 20 miles round trip. I mean, it's not like I have one where it's like 5 minutes away from me. And even if we expand it out, this one is 11 miles away from me, and I don't think they're open to the public anymore. They used to be near my parents, and they moved and got like a warehouse area. So I don't even think they're open to the public. So this is why and here's another one close in, quotation marks. It's another one 11 miles away from me, 11 and a half miles away. So this is why I spend most of my time, shopping online, because I can't just pick up and just, go in the middle of, whatever and say, I want to go buy a comic book or something like that, because I don't have a true local LCS that's near me, number one, and number two, that's an actual a local comic shop that isn't like overpriced for everything because they have to pay huge amounts of rent. And that's what happens down here in South Florida. A lot of these strip malls and a lot of these, retail areas, they have to pay a lot of money in rent. So they're going to pass that on to us in the form of, I don't want to say tariffs, but that's exactly what it is. It's a tax onto us to cover their rent. So that's why I keep, having to shop online. I'll have to figure out, maybe find some yard sales around here with books, but I don't think so because, there's no comic shops around here. So I can't imagine a lot of people would have comic books at the yard sales or garage sales. So we'll see what happens. But for now, we get into this. There's mostly modern. I think it's all modern, to be honest. So we're just going to dig right in. And yeah, I'm looking at my list. Yeah, all modern. Closest thing is I think this would probably be in the Bronze Age. No, Copper Age is 1 copper. So we're looking. Here's the list. No stickers. So we're good with that. Let's take the books out and toss this. And let's go. First book up. Green Lantern number 25 from the 2005 series. This is so many first appearances in here, I believe. This is a direct copy. This is supposed to be a near mint minus. So, all right, who's in here? This should be the first cameo of Atrocitus. Or am I thinking something else? Let's see. First cameo of Atrocitus, first cameo of Larfleeze, first cameo of the Blue Lantern Corps, Death of the Anti-Monitor, first cameo of the Black Lanterns. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty nice book. It's the Atrocitus and Larfleeze book is what I call it. I paid $4.77 for this book, so fingers crossed. At first glance, I see 2 very big issues. So here's, well, let me get this. Let me get my other screen up here. Okay, so we see 1, 2 ginormous spine ticks. Rest of the book, we've got a crease here, which it's not a tear, so that's good because you can see. Oh, that might not be. That might just be the color. That could just be the part of the book So I'm gonna look. Nope, that's not part of the book. Okay, I don't know what that is. That's just crease scraping something. I don't know. So yeah, so this is okay. I can feel it now. It's like a little bit of a tear, but not a tear because, as you can see on the inside of the front cover, the inside of the front cover is complete. You can't see any holes in it or anything. So yeah, not a near mint minus in my opinion. I would probably have called this a very fine plus. That's just me because of the severity of these issues. I mean, these are deep, multi-layered. You know, it fractures out. So yeah, okay. But for 477, I could probably live with that for next up is Hawkeye Blind Spot #1. This was, I think, it's the first appearance of Barton in Trick Shot, maybe, potentially. This one I really wasn't sure about. I just bought it because of the price. Honestly, I just bought it because first appearance of Barney Barton as Trick Shot. Yeah. So this is supposed to be a near mint. So we're going to expect it to be a very fine. What did I pay for this one? This one I paid $244. So I'll take a quick look at it. Doesn't actually look. Oh, okay. So here's the book. Looks fairly decent. Top half. Here's the spine. Doesn't appear to be anything wrong with the spine. Potentially a little bit of a stacking curl over here. You might be able to see, catch a little glimpse of the curl, maybe the indent. You could probably see it's a little hard to see it. It does look like there's some color rub right here beneath the staple. And then here's the bottom corner. Looks a little bit, yeah, you can see that bottom front corner. Back, it's white, so we would see any kind of scuffing. Okay, that's the staple over here, so that's okay. Doesn't really feel like there's anything else going on. So not a very fine, maybe a very fine plus, because you could see that corner, how bad this corner is. You can see all the creasing and the white in there. So yeah. So that's the second book. Next one is X-Men #205. This is the second printing. This is supposed to be a near mint minus also. I paid $3.19 for this. And this is what? First appearance of Hope Summers? X-Men 205. First cameo appearance of Hope Summers as a baby. Yeah. So this is also the edition. And let's see. This one, interesting. Have to pull up the image of the book because, well, take a look at the spine, and we'll see right all here. This is staining. That's a coffee stain. The rest looks pretty decent. something here. Can't tell if that's a crease or if that's part of the book. Probably feels like a crease. Yeah, that's a coffee stain. I'm sorry. That's so unacceptable. When you look at the book and it says cover clean, yes, there's nothing mentioning about stains or anything. Just to make sure. Let's see, my comic shop. X-Men number 205. Reprint. So, oh, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it because it's a pop-up. But yeah, there's nothing on there. So that's just egregious. Next up, this is the one that's not a modern. This is Vigilante number 36, first meeting of Peacemaker and Vigilante. This is supposed to be a very fine. So we will see what this comes as. And this one cost $3.04. Okay, well, it's not clean, but in all reality, this one actually looks pretty good. Okay, so take a look at the spine on the front page, front cover. So this part looks pretty good. Take a look at the top. Corner looks fairly sharp. The open side, open edge. There's a little dirt right here. This might be able to just scrape off. Bottom looks pretty good. The back is, there was, okay, so if we look here, a little bit of dirt. You can see a little bit of something over here. Not much. Overall, we get to the spine, we'll see. So you have a little bit here. And you'll see a little bit of stuff here and here. A little bit of, so that's just a printing issue. So overall, this one's really good. This is that not a very fine plus. I would call that a near mint minus, maybe even a near mint. So yeah. Next up is Zatanna, Seven Soldiers Zatanna. Number 1, it's a near mint. No significance to this really. It was $2.50, so I just bought it because it's a Zatanna cover. It's a Zatanna series and a Zatanna cover. Obviously, if it's her series, so I bought it just because it's that. Near mint. Is that what it said? Yeah, near mint. It says. Well, if we look at it, it's clean. So the front is clean. You can see here, corner is soft. Can't really tell. Looks like there's a spine tick here. Can't really tell by looking at it. I'd have to get it real close up. On the back, you can see, well, here's the corner. Here's a scuff, it looks like. Here's another mark. Trying to see, there's a crease. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it. It's pretty wavy, got some finger bends in it. But yeah, this one, okay, this is not a near mint. This would have been a very fine plus. Trying to see. Can't get that flat angle. So if we look right there, yeah, right here, you can see a nice crease right there. So yeah, this is a very fine plus at the most, if you ask me. Also, I forgot to look. Vigilante. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. White pages, colors just pop off that. Oh, yeah. That's the winner that's the winner of the opening so far. Next up, I've got 2 copies of Brightest Day #4. Both direct sales. One should be a near mint near mint plus, and the other one's a near mint. $4.06, $3.34. This is the first appearance of Jackson Hyde, who becomes Aqualad. So this one, this is the near mint plus, what we're going to open first. Just because it was the first one that I grabbed. Or it wasn't the one that I put down. So this one, okay, so if we look at the spine, it's kind of hard to notice anything because, again, it's a light color spine, but it does look pretty good. Spine corner looks pretty sharp. Top of the front looks pretty good. Corners are sharp. Open edge looks pretty good. Corners look sharp. No, corner is dinged. You can see that the corner is creased. You can see how it's not flat there. Okay. Then on the back, no spine tick necessarily, but we get that angle. A lot of creasing. Don't know if I could get an angle on it. Yeah, it's very hard, some of these, to get a good angle, especially because I don't want to like bend the book too much. But there's a few creases coming through. But overall, that would probably be the near mint for me, not the near mint plus. Now we'll take a look at the near mint and see if this is actually a near mint plus. So we never know. Wow, these stickers are just terrible. Let's see if you can see it. No, I'm going to try something. My eyes are going to break. Okay. That's bright. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you can see here on this one, you can see the crease. Well, that's just a, yeah. You could see with the light all the creasing. Got a crease here. You got a dent here. You've got another one here. Another one up here, extending in. And then yeah, it's just not flat at all. I'm hoping that the light, it might be too much of a reflection, but yeah, you can see like down here, you have another couple. Yeah, you can see this here. That's another crease. So yeah, so each of them is graded 1 too high, in my opinion. So let's get that off. Don't need that such a direct light. Next up is Green Lantern 1990 series number 51, but this is the DC Universe logo. This one I paid $3.58. Okay, so fingers crossed. I'm just take a deep breath. All right, so looks fairly good. That top corner looks pretty good. Looks pretty sharp. Top edge. All right, you can see there's a dent right here. You can see in the reflection, there's a dent right here. Actually, it looks like there's a dent. Yeah, there's a dent right there, and then there's like another little one right there. Spine. So we've got a spine tick here. And the rest of it looks pretty good. Bottom. A little bit of a soft spine. Sharp corner there. Back. Looks a little bit dirty, but you can see, down on this side here, there's a bunch of, you can see that. There's a bunch of creasing, but nothing too terrible. So, oh yeah, this is also a, this is probably a modern also. This probably goes into 1992. 1994, yeah, so this is also a modern. But also, this has some nice white pages. The colors are nice and bright on here. So this one I'm very happy with as well, especially being that it's a DC Universe logo. Next one, Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. Only reason why I bought this was, I don't even know why. I paid $3.49, near mint. First appearance of Baby Thanos, first series of the Frank Castle Cosmic Ghost Rider series. Yeah, nothing. I don't know. Might have bought this just because I was thinking maybe, Cosmic Ghost Rider is so popular and we could get something in the MCU since it's, we already have Frank Castle already established. If you think about it, there is Ghost Rider in, the movies already. So, maybe there's going to be something that this could come up with because we already have like that cosmic aspect of things. So maybe, who knows? Looks pretty good. Spine looks really nice. I love the colors on this though. There is a spine tick right there. And there's one right here too. Okay, so there's one, there's two. I really do like these colors. The colors are very, very nice. Back of the spine looks pretty nice. A little bit of color rub up here. But okay. Next up is New X-Men #14, 114, or depending on where you are, who you are, X-Men from the 1991 series 114. Some people call it New X-Men because the title changed from X-Men to New X-Men, but the numbering continued from the 1991 series. So who knows? First appearance of Cassandra Nova. Is there anybody else in here? First appearance of Cassandra Nova. Beast appears with his new crap. The new Grant Morrison look. With he looks more, I don't want to say more animalistic, but he looks like more humanoid animalistic. And this one, no, you can't see because of the let me put the book down and let me hold this down so you can see. So this is also a near mint minus. And I paid $3.19 for this. So let's take a look. Spine looks Yeah, you can see in this angle there's some dents. Doesn't look like it breaks color. Maybe this one does. This one also. But corners look pretty good. The open edges all look pretty good. Sharp corners. Pretty nice. Back spine. Yeah, the white areas look pretty clean for the most part. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with this one. Yeah. Space Ghost #1 from the 2005 DC series. 2000, yeah, 2005. This is a very fine plus that I paid 192. That's why I bought it, because it was, I wouldn't, if it was not near mint, I wasn't gonna buy it. But because I only paid less than $2 for it, I figured it's still a decent book. And I love Space Ghost. Like, I grew up in the 80s. I remember watching on the Hanna-Barbera cartoons. We had Space Ghost, the Inhumanoids. Where's the the Beatles ones with the stretchers? The Incredibles, I think it was. Just all that Hanna-Barbera, those old school Hanna-Barbera cartoons. So yeah, this was. I mean, you can see right here. It's creased. But here's a little close-up look of that. I'll open the cover so you can see better. But yeah, all those Hanna-Barbera cartoons were all awesome. Yeah, you can see that little crease right there. It can't tell how bad it really is. You could see. Yeah, you can see it there, how bad it is. But it doesn't look like it's a tear. So hopefully that stays the case. Front cover, you have a nice big spine tick right there. But only one, so okay, sharp corners for the most part, except for that one. This one is pretty sharp as well. The rest of the open edges are pretty good. You can see creasing along the back. You can see a little bit of. This might actually be printing because they look kind of parallel. And there's some more dirt back here, maybe. The rest looks pretty good. And the rest of the spine, you can see the stacking curl running through there. But yeah, the rest of this isn't too bad. So for a very fine plus for less than $2, I'm okay with that. Next up is the last one. And this is the bigger, I guess you would call it the biggest one. Earth 2, number 12. This is the first appearance of Shalabal. Whatever the hell her name is. I always thought her name was Shalabal. Let me see. Wait, what? Yeah, Shalabal. I saw somewhere somebody was calling her Zenla? No, that's the place. Zenbal, something. I can't remember what it was. No, they're from Zenla. Her name is Shalabal. So I heard somewhere somebody made like a few videos about the history of Silver Surfer. I can't think of the name that they called her, but every time I hear, I'm like, dude, her name is Shalabal. What are you talking about? But anyway, this is the first appearance of Shalabal as Silver Surfer, and let me correct the spelling error on my spreadsheet real quick. I called it Spay Ghost, not Space Ghost. Why the hell am I not allowed to edit my own freaking thing? There we go. Okay, so this one I paid $477. So, and it's supposed to be a near mint. So, fingers crossed, because this is opened. I don't even need a knife. Yeah, the flap is up here, but they put the label down here, so I don't even need a knife on this one. All right, fingers crossed. Okay, so heavy cardstock. Okay, that was just a little piece of dust. Looks pretty good. Don't jinx it, buddy. Yeah, spine looks pretty good. Yeah, some of these white things are not spine ticks or anything. That's actually like the stars or whatever. And then this is like the indentation. It's a because it's a cardstock, so it's got a you know. So yeah, this is actually looking very, very good. Yeah, this is all right. Okay. Yeah. So I am. All right. Well, there are a couple little things, and because it's cardstock, I don't think it's gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show this. They're like indents. Not really anything that can be done, but overall, happy with this. Very happy with this one. Very happy with the other big one, the DC Universe logo. First full appearance of Kyle Rayner. Pretty sure, or Kyle Rayner becomes Green Lantern. Who the hell knows? Then we have just a couple of free books. These I just buy because they're supposedly pretty decent value for resale. So I get them for free. I flip them, and then then I get to use that money to buy more books. So Puppet Master in full color. This is number 2. I think this is the actual Puppet Master. No, this one's the actual Puppet Master. No, Puppet Master. I think this is the second series. I can't even remember. And then this is Puppet Master, Children of the Puppet Master, number 1. Both free books. Even if I can flip them for like $5 each or $4 each, that's a couple books that I could get. A couple of dollar bin books. So that's that. Really, only one really bad book, and that's this X-Men 205 that had the freaking lights reflecting too much off the bag. Good thing it's not Mylar. Yeah, this is the one that really pissed me off because you could see very clearly all this staining. That's just huge staining. And here they say it's 7 out of 8 cleanliness cover. No anything. I don't know how to get stains off of a modern book, but I guess I'll try it and see what happens. I don't know. But like I said, for the most part, this one was actually a very, very good opening. A couple of small little things here and there, nothing tremendously bad. Does anybody want this book? I'm thinking about doing like a giveaway. Trying to get to like maybe 100 or 250 subscribers. Maybe I'll do this as a giveaway. Thinking about it. So let me know in the comments below what you think a good giveaway number is, like what a good subscriber count would be for a first giveaway. Because I really want to try to grow the subscriber count. I don't really sit there and say, oh, please, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I put the little things that come up from the screen, like right about here, where, you see it come up for a little bit and then it drops back down. But I don't know. I really don't like, having to remember to say that like, multiple times throughout the thing. So, let me know what you think about the opening or about the books that I bought, the prices that I got. And again, let me know what you think would be a good target for a subscriber, a target subscriber number for a giveaway. And I will see you on the next video.